Yo guys, so the Angels vs Demons event is back, and specifically the Angels event is happening right now, and I believe the Demons event will happen towards the end of August based on what they've said. But right now we've got the Angels event, and it is unbalanced as shit, which can be a good and bad thing based on where you are at in terms of skill wise, but everyone has access to all 8 cards for now. It's just that, you know, you will only have 2 slots if you're free to play, and then, you know, paying players will get like 3 slots, but then we'll also get 3 slots later down the line once we get the 35 total angelic star drops, which apparently might be fairly doable for most free to play players. They say that we can get 100 angel star drops just from playing these contests, and if we do that we can get Twink Buster, which I think is pretty goated. This seems like a pretty cool skin. I'm sure a lot of you would enjoy playing with this skin a lot, but not me though, not me. In order to get that skin, though, you will need to win this contest, which is a pretty big deal because these can give you a ton of the star drops. This guy, like, #1 place gets 15 star drops, which is insane. But you have to get first. Now, the way the contests work is the same as last time. It's 3 days, and you get 5 tickets a day, so you can save them all up towards the end, or you can just play them now. My teammate currently is thinking I am dead at the table, like too mad, playing Overwatch, but I'm still alive. I'm still good. So yeah, in this video, I just want to kind of go over the 10 best brawlers that I think are the strongest in this event from what I've seen. Now, this is like the very first day, and I only have access to 2 of the slots because I'm not spending money on fucking star drops. But these power-ups have like synergy things that like happen if you have multiple of them active at once. But I don't have all 3 slots, so I won't have access to, like, you know, the true full synergy potential. But I have enough to work with and kind of get a sense for what is broken. And what is broken is starting with Ali. I'm gonna do this in kind of an other direction and go with the strongest to the weakest, just so you know. I mean, if you guys just want to know what's the most broken, you can just know straight up it's Ali, by the way. But at the end, I'll also give some potential like underrated options that are also kind of good, I think, and maybe could be worth using. Unfortunately, a lot of this is going to be assassins, though. I will let you know that just straight off the bat because of this stupid ass reload card. I don't even know what it's called, but it's called Blessable. So you reload more quickly, and it even has a secondary effect, which is kind of unnecessary, but it doesn't do that much most of the time because you won't have it active most of the time. But this fucking card is so bullshit, dude, and it kind of just breaks like a very select handful of brawlers, and then everyone else is like becomes way more broken, but you won't ever see it because they're just not as broken as the most broken shit. So yeah, let's just hop into a game now. The second card that I'm using is this one, Divine Protection. I've found that on a lot of assassins, just going shield plus reload is just like the best strat, because you just absolutely fry people. Now let me just jump into a game and kind of show you what this looks like. All right, so we're in a game here. We're facing another Ali, a Tick, and a Lily. 2 brawlers. Well, the Tick you may have already also seen because he is also on my list. But yeah, just check out this reload speed that I have. You have basically infinite ammo. I'm just gonna go in and just immediately kill this guy. like dude, it's just not even like, what do you even do, bro? What do you even do about that? There's nothing to do. There's almost nothing to do. There's one thing that maybe you can do, which I'll show you later, but it's more or less for the most part just absolutely stupid. Now, I think the enemy Ali isn't actually using shield, and it's why she lost. Like, when you have shield, guys, or no, she is using shield, I think. I actually can't tell. No, she is using shield. I think she just got on a very unlucky tempo, and I unfortunately lost the battle of auto aim spam there because she was able to jump over my jumps as I landed, which kind of is unlucky. Hopefully we can get that kill. Nice, yeah. It's knockout. The games go by fast, but you have a general idea of what this shit looks like. Like, you just spam auto aim a bunch, and if you're standing on top of water or grass, you have infinite jumps and basically infinite immunity frames. You are unable to die. Dude, what is that weird bug Carl sound pickaxe noise going on in the background? It is absolutely gross. Now, even though I don't think you necessarily need the reload speed buff for the star power, it's just always better to go it, I think, for the most part. And same thing with this gadget too, just to activate your rage and then become even faster, and get longer range with your attacks and stuff. Yeah, Ali is just fucked, so that's going to be the most broken brawler. And you can even play her in Spirit Wars too. Like, don't even get it twisted. You'll be able to play her in Spirit Wars. You'll probably be able to play her in the Soul Collector game that's going to come out soon in the contest too. So just keep in mind, Ali is meta defining and you will need to plan around her. So with that, let's jump into the next brawler now. And the second most broken brawler is of course going to be the Tick. Now Tick, I think also you can just kind of go Divine Protection and just run with that. There are some potential strategies that you can try with, like maybe Holy Light, because if you use Holy Light, then it activates the secondary effect of Blessed Bullets, which spawns angelic projectiles. And if you do this, then when you use your super, what happens is you create this like fart cloud. I mean, I guess I can just kind of show you. I do like Divine Protection though a little bit more on Tick, but I guess I'll just show you what this one can do. So yeah, we're in a game, we're facing a Tick, a Brock, and a Grom. I think this might be one of the most tough events to play ever. It's so much spam, guys. This fucking, and it's all ruined by this one reload speed card that just gives everyone an unnecessarily high amount of reload speed. Tick gets it too, as you can see. Like, I'm just spamming shots, the Grom is spamming shots, the Brock is going to be spamming shots. And I check out my combo here, so when I use my super, it spawns like a little fart cloud around me and projectiles around me too. So if an assassin is diving on you, which does happen, like since there's so many assassins right now because of the reload speed, it's a really good way to maybe do something and like have a little bit more damage to like knock people back. But I think for the most part, everyone is just going to be using Divine Protection. Like the Brock is using it, and it makes people way harder to kill. I think it's just the better one. I'm going to go ahead and switch my cards, see if we can get a better showcase of the Tick here. All right, jumping in the game here, they have a Grom and a Tick. So you can kind of get the sense that this game mode is literally just a bunch of thrower spammers spamming out the map in a bow for some reason, and then an assassin who will just come in and try to clean up the map and see who can kill the assassins faster before they can kill our safe. This is basically the name of this game mode. It is so fucked. I hope they do something about this stupid ass reload power up. Like, it's so dumb. Look at what I am doing to them, bro. I'm just walking up, getting kills, and it's like not even real. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Why does a Tick live my ticket, by the way? Did that just happen? Oh my god, and the Grom just gets me. Yeah, this game mode is absolutely chopped, bro. It's just like the whole map is just full of bombs, man. It's what the average veteran had to see in Iraq, bro, in Afghanistan. Dude, do not show your grandpa this footage of Brawl Stars gameplay, bro. He will have a heart attack or a stroke. Alright, I think this game might be over for them, because unfortunately we have the assassin and ally and they don't, and they have a bow, which doesn't really contribute anything, so overall they're just kind of cooked. And yeah, guys, Tick, I mean, it's broken. You guys know it's broken. Just pick up the Tick in your games, and it'll give everyone on the map PTSD regardless of the game mode. Alright guys, so for the third most broken brawler, we're going to be showing K's. Big caveat, okay, I might be overrating this a lot, but let's just jump into the game and I kind of show you what the deal is with K's. So Spirit Wars is like the main game mode that I'm playing a lot to test out these power-ups, because it's in the contest and it's in rotation. And K's in Spirit Wars is actually kind of crazy, because like K's is the main thing that's kind of unfortunate, is that she doesn't have any lifesteal. But you can see there, with the shield and the reload thing, you get lifesteal. You do actually get lifesteal on K's now, and she can beat Kenji in a 1v1 just spamming auto-aim. It's kind of fucked up. And with the reload thing, you have infinite ammo too. This game mode kind of fixes, quote-unquote, K's like bad parts, which is her being so frail. With this shield power-up, you basically become a super tank as long as you steal damage. I did go down to the cold. That was not good. But we got 50%. And not only that, but like K's is also already low-key kind of good in Heist right now. Well, not low-key. She's really good in Heist in pro play. And that's in part because if you can land your super right on the safe, like right on the rim job, you can deal a ton of damage to the safe. And it's the same in this game mode too, even though it's not Heist. Maybe, I think I got it there. Yeah, there. You land the rim of the super right on the safe, and it just takes it out like that. It's K's is pretty good. With the reload speed buff and the shield power up, you can literally, I've beaten Primos on this map, like with super. I've just gone up, spammed auto aim, and Primos will die. Kenji's, as you saw, will die. Throwers obviously die. I think this brawler is pretty cracked. Now, I think if the contest mode is like something that isn't Spirit Wars and is like Soul Collector, I think there's potential for her to be a little bit worse, but I still think her getting her main weakness fixed is just fundamentally broken. So K's is really, really strong. And in the same vein too, I'll show you the next brawler too. It's the same thing. It's Kenji. Kenji's kind of like the same boat with K's. You use the same power-ups, shield and reload, and you essentially get double the lifesteal. Like if K's gets bonus lifesteal that she didn't have before, Kenji gets double that because he already has lifesteal in his kit. And not only that, but he also gets the mutation reload speed buff that was in the Wasabi powers, the sushi event from a little while ago, where Kenji had infinite ammo and he was like one of the best Wasabi powers. Well, he gets that now too in this event as well. I guess if you want to make Kenji feel fun and extremely broken, you just give him infinite reload speed and you just call it a fucking day. Like, look at this, bro. Yeah, so a lot of assassins, you're gonna see me just rock the same build, and it's kind of not anything really much to it. You just, listen guys, if you don't like playing assassins or you don't have any assassins upgraded, you're in really tough luck, because if you're not going assassins, then you're just gonna get spammed out by a thrower, and if you go with thrower because you don't want to play assassin, you might just get fucked by an assassin. So it's kind of kill or be killed world out here. It's Kenji Wasabi power, but you also get more lifesteal than before because you have a shield thing now. So Kenji's really, really fucking strong. And the fuck thing is too, like if assassins are so good, you would think that there would be some really good tank counter that would come up to the top of like the strongest abilities with like infinite ammo, but it just isn't the case. Like there's just not really like the throwers are the tank counter. And speaking of, we're gonna go Grom for this next one, which our teammate is already kind of going, and we've already faced a couple, but it's just a lot of the throwers, because they just have infinite ammo, kind of end up being the tank counters, or at the very least they make a lot of the tank counters irrelevant, because if you go a tank counter, like look, the enemy team has a Clancy here, he's never even gonna get a fucking power up. I bet that's my guess. I don't even think he's gonna get level 2, because he's just gonna get spammed out with all this fucking bullshit, and it's just super insufferable. Here, okay, we immediately get the Grom dead. I think that's a horse? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Grom in particular, I think Grom isn't as good as Tick is in general, but I think in this game in particular, Grom can be very, very good, just because, oh shit, the Clancy actually got leveled. Wait, Clancy has infinite reload, oh shit. That might be kind of scary. Just because Grom, if you guys have played the previous Angels vs Demons event, you can hit the safe from pretty far away. Like you just have to throw your shot here and it'll hit the safe on the enemy's side. My teammates are taking great space, so I'm just gonna go in and throw some shots here. I will solo hypercharge this Clancy because fuck him. And let me just go up and gadget the safe. Wait, I missed. Shit. Let's see if we can kill this berry. Alright, we get the berry. Wait, I'm not hitting any of these, bro. Okay, you have to hit your shot like right here, past the little nipples. But if you do that, then you can just kind of shoot the safe from max distance and take it out without ever even getting a push. Now, we might need a push here to win this because we've low-key lost a lot of space, and the lobster has leveled up, contrary to my opinions. I guess having 2 assassins does make him able to do that, but unfortunately, I don't think it's enough to really win. Like, look at, dude, look at what Ali can still kill lobster, bro. A level 3 lobster Ali can still kill just with the infinite fucking reload. Like, what do you even do about that? And look, I have did you see I had 2000 HP just for my shield power up alone? Bro, the shield power up, I think the shield power just has to be the best combo with the reload speed, because you're getting infinite reload speed and you're getting just like, you're just getting infinite shield with it. Like there's, how do you even die? It's just kind of fucked up. So Grom is crazy. Clancy didn't do that bad, but he is playing Clancy instead of a thrower or an assassin, so that was kind of his mistake, if you can call it that. Grom is another really broken brawler. And then next one on my list, in number 6 spot, we're gonna actually switch game modes now and head over to Knockout. And we're gonna pull out my Sam. Oh my god, I'm Samming it. I'm Samming it so good. I'm gonna Sam everywhere, and I'm about to make Sam give birth all over the enemies. So here's the deal, guys. You probably may have already seen this. Sam, when he gets this power-up Sacred Journey, it boosts his speed after he uses super. It's really good on a brawler like Sam, because Sam has infinite supers, and making him go even faster than he was before when he uses super, really, really strong. Low-key, it would have been really, really great if this power-up didn't exist, because this makes a lot of assassins and basically any brawler that can't hit a thrower spamming shots kind of irrelevant. But in Sam's case, you see the secondary effect under the Sacred Journey, Angelic Area Effect Summon an Angel Pet? Well, if you get something that combos with that and activates it, Holy Light, your super creates a damaging angelic area effect, you can basically become a #1 birthing factory that outpaces even the likes of Eve in Brawl Stars. If you can believe it, guys, Sam might have taken Eve's spot in becoming the most pregnant brawler. Look at this. You just spam supers against the wall and you become a Mr. P factory. But also, you also are an assassin with extra movement speed too, which is kind of cool. Now, it looks like the enemy Grom has already died. Oh, wait, they have a fucking alley. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy thinking about Sam giving birth to actually lock the fuck in, but it's okay. We have Ali, so she kind of clutches up for us. But the little pets that spawn from Sam's super here do a pretty decent amount. They don't have the most HP, obviously, at only 1,000, but they have range and they do decent DPS. And if they hit someone, they also slow them too. So it's like a Juju pet with the star power. And the nice thing is I think low-key this Sam pick is one of the best counters to the Ali, because Ali really excels at, like, you know, she has infinite reload speed. She's gonna come in, if she's on a bush or grass, she's going to like just infinitely jump and fuck you. But with Sam, I mean, I might try to show you another game of this because that went by really fast. With Sam, if you stay outside of the grass and water and just keep spamming pets, Allie's actually gonna get potentially shredded down if she tries to dive on you. It's kind of sketch because obviously like the Allie needs to try to jump on you and stuff, but it is doable to just spam pets out and like take out an Allie before she can kill you in the specific case of Allie when she's not in the grass or water. Like you can't stand in the grass to make it work. Now we are also facing a Penny here and a Janet, which kind of is tough, but I think we might be able to go down to a Penny there with infinite ammo. That is brutal. Hopefully my teammates don't sell this, because that would be kind of unfortunate. Janet does fly in. Looks like the Janet's using auto supercharge. It's nice that you can actually see what power-ups people are going. I do like that. Okay, we're able to take up the Allie. Yeah, I think Sam might be one of the better Allie counters. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we're able to take her out anyways, thank fucking Christ, and I think the Allie can just finish that out. Whew. If you saw, like, I used my movement speed on my super to just super blitz the Janet from across the map. The movement speed is good. It's actually really, really fucking underrated. And the pet spawning is insanely strong if you're not facing a fucking Penny. Like, it actually does cook Allie. Oh shit. Oh, it normally cooks Allie, but unfortunately the Janet cleared all my pets. But yeah, like, I think for game modes, I don't know if Sam will really survive in Spirit Wars. I think you can make it work. It's just, there's a lot of spam, and it's kind of insufferable to deal with if you're not going like a really fast dashing brawler with immunity frames like Ali or something, or just super healing like Kenji and shit. But Sam can still work too. It's still really solid. Let's now jump into the next strongest brawler here, and it is going to be Mandy. Now for Mandy, it's going to be supercharge, I think, and you can kind of go whatever you want next to it, like either reload or maybe like I'd like to go divine protection, honestly, or even heavenly smite is really good too. Actually, I might try this. I think this is my first time showing off heavenly smite. This power up just shoots projectiles next to your main attack. It sounds really simple, and it is, but it actually provides a lot of damage output to your attacks because the actual projectiles scale with your brawler's range. So if you're playing a brawler with a really short range, the projectiles won't travel very far, but if you're playing a brawler with a really long range, the projectiles will travel really far with your attack, and they deal a decent amount of damage, like 800 each, I think, so you can actually do a lot with it. But the main reason why I'm putting Mandy on the strongest brawlers list isn't because of the side projectiles that she shoots, it's because she gets an auto-charging super. So I've landed no attack so far, and I already have a super. Now, unfortunately, our ally lost the ally 1v1 duel, and they have a Sam, which is going to make this really fucking hard. Can I snipe this stick? Fuck, dude, I didn't get the tick. I think I hit the Sam instead. Shit. But, you know, Mandy with the with an auto-charging super, if you can land your shots... Nice, we got the tick there. I mean, it's Mandy with fucking an auto-charging super. Like, it's obviously insane on knockout, on 5v5. I have seen people try it on the Spirit War game mode too, but I don't think it's as good there. And we are also facing an ally, which is very, very fucking scary. I think we might just die here. Oh. And the other detriment too, I think, with this is that, unfortunately, I believe this trait doesn't charge up Mandy's... Oh, fuck, I didn't hit the tick. It doesn't charge up Mandy's hypercharge, so it's only the super. So you do need to land supers to kind of actually get value out of this. I mean, obviously, but especially so because you don't get hypercharge for it. Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? Our allies just had a fucking mating dance up there. One of them came out of that pregnant, I'm pretty sure. What the... I keep talking a lot about pregnancy, but we do get the tick. So maybe I should talk more about it. Maybe we'll be able to play even better. Coming up on our hypercharge. Let's see if I can try to help out. Nice. Okay, we are able to help out the ally, get the kill, and now she cleans up and just wipes out the Sam. Oh, poor Sam. He's doing his best. He's making it hard for me to shoot shots at the very least, but it is kind of tough. Let's see if we can get sniped this tick again, because that low-key is like the biggest threat. Okay, we don't hit the tick, but we do hit one of the shots, which lets us cycle another one. Now we're just gonna walk up and see if we can... Boom. Okay, we get the tick now. And yeah, it's a 3v2. Hopefully our ally wins that. Huge. Let's go. And one last super for the road. Boom. Mandy is pretty solid. You're going to see her a lot on Knockout 5v5. I think I already said all that. Spirit Wars not so much, but especially I think in Soul Collector, you're going to be seeing a lot of Mandy. You can just sit in the back and farm shots and kills and hypercharges. It is really strong. I would highly recommend potentially going to Mandy if you feel comfortable with it. Unfortunately... nothing is set in stone when the strongest brawler in the game is fucking Ally, because Ally is fucked. But, I mean, you saw, you just got steamrolled by an Ally. But, yeah, I mean, with the proper team comp and an Ally of your own, I think you can probably do pretty well with a Mandy. Now let's jump into the next brawler here. Kind of an underrated one, more of like a dark horse, I think. I'm not saying that because of the skin color. Okay, stop. It's the Brock. So Brock, the classic build of Divine Protection plus Blessed Bullets. I think this build is extremely strong, but you can actually also go on Brock because, like I mentioned before, like Heavenly Smite, it scales with the brawler's range. So if you go Heavenly Smite, your Brock can do a lot more extra damage too. I'm actually going to try this build out instead of just going the shield every time because it's kind of boring. And at least this way there's like a, you know, you might get like a hint of maybe what could have been if there weren't just two obscenely broken power-ups that triumph over everything. I mean, I guess you could, I don't know. I guess you could see there's 3 broken power-ups that triumph over everything else too if you include this range one. Because the range one is not bad. Like this thing that shoots out extra damage projectiles on the side. And yeah, so Brock with infinite ammo, I think you can probably guess why this is so strong. Like Brock shots are extremely hard to dodge and they do a ton of damage. I just fucking melted a bull, bro. Like, can you even imagine? Can you even imagine? And you really have infinite ammo. It is pretty fucked in basically every measurable way you can cut it. And the reason why I place Brock over other snipers, by the way, with infinite ammo too, because in theory you would think other snipers should do something similar to Brock, is just because Brock, his shots have a more AoE than other snipers for 1, and for 2, his shots also charge up a super which goes over walls. So especially in a meta where there's so many throwers that just spam out attacks from behind a wall, having a brawler who has a gadget that can break walls, has a super that can break walls, I think that's actually really, really valuable. And you know, Brock's shots also doing a ton of damage and not scaling, like based on range like Piper's does. It lets him have a lot more burst damage up close against assassins and stuff. I think Brock in general is just probably the best of the snipers. Well, besides like Mandy, but that's for a different reason. But Brock, infinite ammo, it's crazy strong. They honestly didn't even have any throwers, so I wasn't able to show you like how well Brock can handle throwers. But trust me, even if Brock is facing like a Grom or a Tick, I think Brock can really cook people. So yeah, definitely highly recommend the Brock too if you just cannot bring yourself to play a fucking thrower or an assassin for your life and don't enjoy playing Mandy. I think Brock is your guy. Most people have him upgraded. He's pretty popular. So I think with that, my list has basically covered the main strongest brawlers that come out of this update. Unfortunately, it's literally those. We have 2 snipers, a bunch of assassins, and 2 throwers. And that is more or less the list. This Angels event in a nutshell, basically, all thanks to literally this one power-up. If this didn't exist, bro, I think the meta would be a lot more diverse. I think it could also low-key just be assassins anyways because of like this being kind of crazy. But I really think this is the biggest issue and needs to be like emergency nerf to save this event. But I don't know, that's just my personal take. But now that I've covered like this absolute strongest stuff, I now kind of want to take a moment to cover kind of like the more honorable mentions that I think are also technically really broken, but the maps right now just aren't that favorable for it. And in general, I haven't really seen it do too much. I think in the contest game modes, they won't be too great unless the map really favors them. But if the map does favor them, they are fucked. So let's start off now with the B. You already saw me select here. And a lot of you may have already tried this out or have heard of it for the word of mouth or have seen this in your game. But B has a naturally really high reload speed anyways, just because she has only 1 ammo. But with this Blessed Bullets shit, it is actually fucked. You have so much fucking... You can just spam attacks. It is actually really gross. Now, unfortunately, I think this map just isn't really the best for her. Like, I'm thinking if you can play this B on like Brawl Ball or something, like you can really fuck people in the asshole. Yeah, let's just... I'll just try Projectile. You can honestly go secondary Divine Protection or Projectiles. I think both are valid. We'll try the projectiles for now. Alright, so we are unfortunately facing an Ally, of course, and a Tig. But we're also facing young Trappin on the Piper. So maybe we can do at least something into her. Now this, I mean, look at this. This is the reason why people go B right now. I know there's a lot of projectiles, so it's hard to see like what is actually being shot, but I am spamming my B shots at the rate of like 1 every a third second. It's pretty vile. Now I am just auto-aiming, and I probably shouldn't be, but it's fun to auto-aim because it looks cool. So I'm going to keep doing it, and we actually get a kill on the Ally. And the Piper. Oh no, our fucking Ally died though. That's not good. It's okay, we're able to take out the thing, and I think my gadget can clean up this Tick. No way! Okay, nice. We get the shot off too. Yeah, that Tick low-key ate my shots for no reason, but this is the B. Now, I didn't put her very high because I think there's just too many walls, and if you're facing like competent throwers who are like, well, I mean, you know, a thrower that is not just like terrible, you will just get spammed out from behind a wall, and it's really hard with B obviously to hit people behind walls. But on the right map, if it's like open enough, or if you're facing really bad players who just run you down or oh my god, or you're facing like a lot of tanks for whatever reason, a lot of assassins, I think B can shred people. It is fucking gross, has a lot of potential. I just think Spirit Wars in particular, you know, with all the pets that are being spawned on by the base and stuff and the game mode and just all the throwers on the map, it's, even though there are assassins, it's just really hard to justify the B pick there. But she does have potential, so you know, if there's like a Brawl Ball or Hot Zone or something, definitely pick up the B. I think she'll be really fucked. Also, an honorable mention goes out to Meeple. Now, Meeple, I think I'm going to use the same build as I was before and just hop into Knockout again. Meeple, I think, has fallen off a lot, so a lot of people forgot about this brawler, but make no mistake, guys, Meeple, I think, with this reload speed buff, actually becomes pretty viable. Like, if you recall, the main thing about Meeple is his attacks, or their attacks auto-aim. And I think our ally is just going to kill everyone, so I can't even show this. Okay, never mind. Ally did die, so we could at least show it off against a 1 HP Squeak. Meeple's attack auto aim at home, and if you are like in kind of mid-range, that mid-range region with someone, you can just kind of spam auto aim and kill people. And before, because Meeple got that large damage nerf, if you guys recall, it kind of made Meeple really fall off. But now that Meeple has infinite ammo with this reload speed buff, you can basically do what old Meeple did and just walk up and just spam auto aim and just kill a bunch of people if possible. Now, I am about to die to a Squeak, but we are able to take out the Sam as he walks close, because again, just like the infinite ammo thing, it really just takes a lot of brawlers over the top. Yeah, and also I think this angelic projectile thing also low-key does help the Meeple. It makes the Meeple feel a lot stronger just because the shots themselves do more damage, because you have like those side projectiles that contribute 800 to if they hit. I think I can just walk up and kill this tick. The other thing that's kind of nice about the Meeple in particular is this stun gadget that I'm using. If an ally jumps on you and you're able to time it really well, it's a little tight, but you can do it after you take a couple hits from the ally, so you're like 1 HP. You can stun the ally and actually take her down with the help of this projectile thing and the damage that Meeple can do. So another like maybe potentially kind of counter to the ally. It's a little hard to pull off, but if you can pull it off, Meeple is a really solid pickup. I'm not going to play another one because I don't want to I don't really like playing Meeple myself, but the bonus reload speed makes Meeple feel a lot better. So highly recommend picking up the Meeple if you would like to, and if the map allows for it, and you're not facing a bunch of throwers who can just spam you out before you can get any shots off and get your super. For the next brawler in the honorable mentions, I'm going to shout out the Poco. As soon as I saw this card, my head immediately went to Poco. It's just like saving grace, healing charge to super. Poco is like the first ever healer that you get in the game, and he doesn't have the healing trait unlike a lot of the other healers do, so he can't charge a super with healing, but this lets him do that with even with his star power, and combined with the blessed bullets thing where you reload more quickly, dude, you get so much ammo and you can make so much use out of this Da Capo star power. Let me hop into gem grab here. It's 5v5, but you'll get the general idea of what you can do with Poco. With the Poco, you can kind of just like pocket someone like you do with Doug or Barry or something, and get a lot of your super just from the heals that you contribute to even just one person. Like I'm healing Meep right now, and if anyone steps in the area, the nice thing about Poco is, unlike Byron, even when you're healing, you can still damage people with your attack. So you can do both and get your super so much faster than Byron can. It's actually kind of gross. Like, how many supers have I cycled in like a quick 5-second time span? Did you see that? Like, you get so much super from both the healing and the... So Leon, but you get so much super from just the healing and the damage you deal on enemies. Now it is going to be maybe a little bit potentially overrepresented in 5v5 just because there's a lot more people stacked up that I can heal at once and hit at once with my attack. But why the fuck am I being flanked by a Mandy? But even there, like just against 2 people healing them up, you saw I just got so much fucking supercharge. I think I didn't get the heal on Meep, unfortunately. Let's see if I can heal Meep back up. And yeah, have my super now, heal them up to full. It's crazy. I really think... Oh my god, okay, Meep is able to clutch it up. Yeah, this, like, the healing is crazy. Let me see if I can try to get my super off someone. Okay, we're able to heal off the Meep. Keep them alive. Alright, we're good. Yeah, the Mandy is scary, the Ally is really scary, everyone is really fucking scary, but Poco is able to keep everyone kind of alive, and it's really solid. It's just, I think, you know, you're not going to really pull out the Poco in Spirit Wars and you're not really going to pull out the Poco on like Knockout or Soul Collector or whatever, so you maybe won't really get to see the Poco in action unless you are playing like Gem Grab or Hot Zone or Brawl Ball. But if you can whip it out, I think the Poco can be really deadly, guys. Trust me, the healing combo is insane, and we don't even get the third slot. I think if you can get some like synergy stuff where using your super spawns like a pet or something, I think that could be broken. I just don't know if having a third slot will allow you to get that thing, but you get the idea. There's a lot of potential with Poco, I think, to just keep everyone alive and make everyone unkillable. It's infinite heals, infinite supers, infinite damage with the reload too. Poco has a lot of potential to be strong, and I think with that, that basically covers all of the brawlers, or most of them. I know some of you watching might be thinking like, wait, where's Mortis? Mortis is also the same thing as like the Kaze and Kenji and Ali, where he gets a dash and he gets way stronger with the reload. That's true. I think those other brawlers kind of do it better. I could be wrong though, like maybe Mortis with the hypercharge. I think he could, honestly, Mortis is probably also really strong. I think Ali just wins that in my opinion. And Mortis he just doesn't feel as fun to play for me. So this could be my bias speaking. I don't know. I think Mortis is okay. But because you do get reload speed, I was playing around with Creepy Harvest and Combo Spinner instead of like the reload speed boosting gadget or Coiled Snake. I was going this build and like kind of having some success with it. So maybe you could try this out too. Maybe like an honorable mention that doesn't even make the honorable mentions list. Same thing also with Lily. I actually saw someone suggested that I try out the Lily with Heavenly Smite. And honestly, probably just like the Angelic Agility to get your super automatically. Heavenly Smite, this one shoots projectiles as you attack, and this one gives you your super automatically. So you can kind of just camp in Knockout or something with Lily, get your super, and then if you're using Spiky, I guess I can maybe show you this in a game. It's kind of hard to like imagine this just with words. Okay, we are facing an Ally, unfortunately, but we're also facing a Barry and a Nani. So check this out. Lily's attack, if you look very carefully, you see how there's like a penis shape coming with her attack here? Because there's two angelic projectiles that are being spawned at the very tiniest tip of her range. It's really small and hard to see, but it does exist. I'm gonna gadget out of here. Hopefully we can... Okay, I think we're fine. It's just a Nani. She does have super. I think I might not be able to win this one though, low-key. Alright, well, we wasted our super. But it's okay because we get our super automatically. So it's all good. And we're able to just immediately burst out the fucking Nani. Holy shit, guys. This is like the main thing with Lily. I think that makes her a little bit stronger than other brawlers, is her angelic ability with the projectiles makes her burst potential so much higher than other brawlers. It's pretty vile. Okay, I can't hit a super. Auto-aim warrior here. It's not doing me justice, unfortunately. Let me just scare this Barry. Maybe it'll make him come closer to me. No, he walks away. It's okay though, because with the supercharge automatic thing, right, I just kind of get my super from standing in the back. Even if I'm not up close camping, I'll still just get my super, which is really nice. Their ally is camping too for some reason. I don't really know what their ally is doing. Looks like their force is shooting at the ally. I don't know what's going on back there. If Meep wants to jump on the ally low-key, I will just dump my entire mag into her butt. Let's see how this goes. Shit. I think the ally is also using the projectiles. You can see... No, Meep, way too fucking slow. What the fuck? Okay, what is Meep doing? Alright, let me try to walk up on this horse at least and see if we can get a kill. Oh my god, he walked away from me. We were able to take him out anyways. Wait, looks like the ally actually traded on the ally. That's huge. I think now I can just walk up and, yeah, one-shot this Nani. So, that's the Lily. Unfortunately, I don't think she beats Ali for the most part. And she does, like, even though she gets her super automatically, I think against throwers she still kind of just gets spammed out. But Lily is potentially really underrated. If the fucking attack speed shit ever gets nerfed, okay, Lily, because she's not using it, right, I think she'll have a lot of potential to be a lot better. So, oh, and also one last honorable mention. Amber with the reload does get like a really fast reload speed, but because she doesn't reload while shooting, she doesn't actually get infinite ammo. It's just like a really fast reload speed. You have a very shortened downtime. It's not that good. I don't think it's that good. But yeah, that's actually finally going to be it for me. This is kind of a long video, but hopefully this helps you in your contests, and good luck on using your tickets. Play with a team. God, please play with a team. Do not jump into this with randoms. You will hate your life. You will you will feel so depressed seeing everyone else getting all the fucking star drops in the world while you get stuck with fucking nothing. You get stuck with actually 0. You will get stuck with 0. You'll get stuck with like 5, but it won't be as good as 15. So yeah, plan to join my Discord if you want teammates. Best of luck with your games. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow in ranked. Goodbye. I love you. Peace. Thanks to Meep and Vin for helping me out with the video.